All right, so YouTube chat. There's been a lot of multiversus gameplay that has dropped recently. You know, the game's coming out in a few days. The game's coming out in a few days, and I saw that there was a tweet from this dude named Bam. He had popped up on my Twitter feed the other day, releasing an in-depth guide gameplay review of Multiversus, and I kind of want to check out some of the gameplay footage, not even just from this video, but from some other videos of some gameplay footage of Multiversus. Since a few people had got early access. Shit, I wish I had got early access. I wasn't really the biggest Multiversus content creator, but I was decent. You know, I had some videos that was doing pretty good. It's just, you know, I kind of wish you get what you get, right? You get what you get, right? Fuck. All right. So let me check this out.
Hey, it's Bam here from Multiversus University, and yo, the big day is almost here. So Multiversus goes live in just a few days, right? We ended up getting the early access.
Turn the green screen
thanks
off.
to our team member EE, and a big shout outs to Phil, WB Games, and Player First Games, right? So we got essentially a press build, and so we were able to spend a few days to play it. I wanted to go ahead and give my overall impressions on what essentially is the release version of Multiversus. I'm going to be focusing on gameplay changes, some of the new content, and the current marketing strategy, which is crucial for the game's success. So initial impressions, I booted up the game. I was greeted with a ton of battle pass content and cool rewards. You know, you saw the announcer stuff as well, you know, the skins, and then of course the PvE content, aka the rifts that by now everyone's essentially seen.
Yeah.
And one rip, the initial one that you do, is a tutorial, right? And it features Shaggy, and you're following Batman, which I think was pretty sick. But they also add like different little mini games in there, and they add platformer like aspects to it, right? Especially in the tutorial, you're jumping, going through, hitting meat seeks, everything. And that to me is great because a lot of people don't realize when they play fighting games, especially if they're new to the genre, how much of the skill set they've learned from platforming, beat 'em ups, those action games can really readily be applied to fighting games, right? In terms of like whiff punishing, those kind of things are very similar to what you do to a human opponent, right? Albeit there's going to be more and more layers.
Okay, I know Jace is a big character, but I'm sorry, you could jump cancel that up strong
to a human opponent, right?
It's a up air. That's up air. Yeah, I think that's up air. Yo, that shit's strong.
Depending on the level of the opponent you're playing. So I think that stuff is.
I haven't really seen Jason gameplay either.
Graphics.
So
this game looks really good. I think it looks fantastic, especially in the new engine. Shouts to Dan Eder and the team at Player First Games.
So far, it's looking nice.
Overall,
it is a bit slower than the beta version, but
especially with perks.
It doesn't look bad.
Seems like locals more streamlined.
Jason hits like a
lot of
truck.
Good things here that make it feel like a more
Jesus
cool
Christ.
Package.
And it seems like they added a lot more impact to some of the moves.
Side is godlike. Like I love hearing the crunches, the punches, top class. I think the sound effects, they really knocked it out of the park, and especially with the new hit stop that they have, that they've really balanced it around so it's more fleshed out. They do a phenomenal job of like balancing.
You still got some of your dodge cancel combos you can do.
It looks a lot.
It looks good, honestly.
Content this does we've seen for these older trailers leading up to this. I'll tell you that much.
Saw someone compare
One thing I would like to see though is
someone compare the frame by frame, and it's the same or not much slower. I might have been gaslit.
Music is okay. I will acknowledge recently though, pretty much every new stage they've put out has had essentially a banger. So
it looks good though. Honestly, no, the speed doesn't even seem bad.
WB has such an insane catalog, so if there's any usage of that, and heck, even if they can do that, hopefully we can expect just some great.
Oh, that kills. Oh, that kills.
Then you have the netcode.
No,
right?
that move is strong enough to kill.
Some of the best that I've seen in a fighting game. Like it's good. It's really, 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 really good. It feels a lot more like I'm playing right next to someone. There's like no noticeable lag. Gameplay. Here's the big one. Gameplay has changed. It's definitely a lot different. So you could see in the kind of the normal movement isn't as fast as it used to be, and I would say even air movement has slowed down a little bit, but it's still, you can still speed up, you can still zoom with your character, right? You can still do the dodge jump and fly across the stage and get to the places that you need to go. You still have your air dashes.
Okay.
Right. You can still boost jump to the top and get your opponents there in a quick fashion. So you can still move fast in this game, right? It's not as
I'm liking it
as the light speed as it was in the old beta.
Yeah,
but
like
because
the beta, I ain't gonna lie, right?
That people
like the beta, you move like you beta, like motherfuckers was moving, fast. I could just by looking at it, it does seem just a bit slower, but that's not even bad because when Multiversus said they had what's the name? When they made all the characters a little bigger, kind of looking at this gameplay now, I think that was a good decision because I was looking at some old like beta clips of Multiversus, and there was a lot of fast-paced shit going on, but it was a lot of, like whiffing and everything, and there wasn't too much of characters really hitting each other, which made matches drag on a lot more. But because the characters are a lot bigger now, I think it's more. I think match speed wise, as far as like how fast matches will go, maybe it's gonna be a bit faster. I can't say for sure because the game isn't out and we gotta wait to see. But I see why they made the characters bigger, so that way it's better chances for everybody to try to like hit each other more than just whiffing.
Afraid of missing from this game, and I can confidently tell you that you can still move in this game. The ground movement is probably the thing that has been hit the worst. Wave dashing is gone. They also
really
a delay in chaining dodges, so you can't really chain dodges together super quickly, not as quickly as you can before. Albeit you can still utilize it for movement. It's going to be a bit different. You're probably going to leverage more of your dash dancing in the game in tandem with that movement.
Honestly, not even mad at that. I'm not even mad at that, honestly. That's just no wave dashing is interesting. That's I wonder how that's going to be. I don't have no opinion on that. But the dodge dancing thing, I'm not even mad at that cuz this hopefully will make niggas play more smart with their dodges because goddamn.
Also, charge attack dodge canceling is gone. All right, charge attacks just overall are better in this game, and with how KO power is in this game.
Wait, charge attack, what is
overall? Also, charge attack dodge canceling is gone. All right, charge attacks just overall are better in this game, and
really?
With how KO power is in this game, because KO power is definitely stronger than it was, I would say, in the old beta.
Charge attack dodge canceling. I wonder,
and also add on that risk. So now you can't just dodge out of those things for free, nor can you use that as movement.
I wonder how that's going to be. I don't have an opinion.
Have a parry mechanic that was really fun, great to hit, felt good. Essentially, when you do hit a parry, the opponent also gets kind of sucked into you. So that's something that I had to get used to at first. I thought that would just be stationary, so I tried to move, and sometimes I jumped over my opponent because I was trying to counter them from a parry. But parries are strong. Parries are really strong. If you don't, then of course you burn meter, and that's a big thing because we're about to talk about it in a little bit, but that's a major thing, meter management in this game. So offensively though, you have dash attack. Dash attack was introduced, and that's pretty good. Like dash attack, essentially what you do is
that?
Can either
what was that around Joker?
Go into run state, and then you simply press
Harley can hold on. Harley can combo off a dash attack. That looked good.
You go into run state, and then you simply
she can go up strong from that in combo. Oh, her dash attack looks good.
Just double tap a direction, like double tap forward, double tap back, and then do an attack, and that also will do a dash attack. So you can do
Arya still might be the lightest character.
We saw that in the one.
God damn!
And that also will do a dash attack. So you can do instant dash attacks, right?
That's a strong dash attack. I know Joker was high, but damn, Garnet.
Saw that in the Wonder Woman trailer where she did her kind of starting combo. So that was a big one. We've seen some characters kind
shift
of
toward committing to your shit and reworking the wrist
that's
war. A lot of this makes sense.
Really important to utilize as a burst option. Then you also have.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna need to stop this. I'm gonna get off topic. I'm mad because I have this same mic, but this shit didn't want to fucking work well for me. So why the fuck it want to work well for this nigga?
Dodge cancel.
I'm not even throwing shade.
So that's gonna still be strong. One of the cool thing about dodge cancel grounded normals is normals across the board, I would say, have gotten buffed. Like they're better. There's a lot of them that have more.
Whoa, LeBron seemed. Hold on, his ball. Wait, LeBron's ball just lasts longer? Hold on.
Be strong. One of the cool thing about dodge, cancel, grounded normals is normals across the board, I would say, have gotten buffed. Like they're better. There's a lot.
Oh, LeBron's gonna be crazy. Oh, LeBron's gonna be crazy. Yo, Franco, thank you for the follow. Yo, LeBron's gonna be fucking crazy. Nah. What?
More KO power, so you really have to worry about them. And I think this game was definitely, they tried to make it so grounded game can still do something.
Oh, yeah. Parry is really a high risk, high reward. Hold on, we gotta go back.
Grounded game.
See, because right here, he tried to parry because he thought LeBron was going up air right there.
Still.
And you see how, if you miss that parry, you are fucked. You're literally fucked. You are punished. You are fucked.
Do something to the aerial game, because this game is definitely more of an aerial game. Guard control is a lot better. Those attacks are a lot better. And also you have IADA, instant air dash aerial, and that's something that allows you to different approaches.
Okay, I see what he's
aerials.
saying by meter. He might get more into it. For those of you who are
unaware, instant air dash, that's something that tends to be in a lot of fighters, right? You have IADs that are done in a lot of anime fighters. The interesting thing in this game, though, you cannot do a...
Whoa, wait. I just noticed something.
A lot of anime fighters.
His Nair got... Hold on. I think they buffed the fuck out of LeBron's Nair. I may have to look at an old Multiversus footage, beta footage of LeBron, but his Nair has purple,
fighters, right? You have
purple lining to it.
That are done in...
And what that means is if a move has purple lining to it, it's an armor break move. No way they gave LeBron's Nair. No fucking way. Oh my god, they buffed the fuck out this character for what I'm seeing.
A lot of anime fighters. The interesting thing in this game, though, you cannot do a...
And then
IAD
you can combo that shit to...
Right, you can't do what people would call an empty IAD. You have to do an aerial in order to do this tech. And so that's something I'm going to talk about more in detail in a mechanics video that we'll make leading up to this game, so people can be right on point with the tech out the gate. We want to make sure you guys are good, so trust me, we got you guys on that side. But anyways, that's something that's going to add a lot of new layers to combos and pressure, right? And then dodge meter, like I talked about before, it's been revamped. So essentially what you have in the new dodge meter is you have a burnout state that's been introduced when you deplete your meter. So if you deplete all your dodge meter, you essentially have this state that you go into where you have to slowly fill up your entire gauge again before you can start using those dodges and get access to parry again.
I like that because, again, even Multiversus said this, that, you know, there was a lot of issues to where, well, not a lot of issues, but it was just, there was a lot of moments to where when people play, when people played, what's the name? Like, they didn't feel like no type of, you could dodge like crazy in Multiversus in the beta version, right? You could dodge like crazy, and there was like no really risk factor as much. Like, if you do dodge too much, especially on the ground, it does get to the point to where your dodge isn't really as effective. It's not as effective. Now, I can't say if this is really good because, again, everybody got to get hands-on experience with this, but it does make people have to be more cautious about when they, you know, dodge, because hella people would just spam. They would just spam dodge. They would just spam dodge like crazy.
During that time period, your dodges are bad. Like, they have more lag, they're slower, and they have no intangibility, no iframes. And when you get stuck without meter, you can just lose.
Yeah, so if you don't got meter, you are literally combo free.
Unfavorable position.
You're combo free.
You can't. Your opponent is aware of that. They could juggle you to death, right? You get new combo strings because, you know, they're your quickest move to get out of, like, after hit stun, right, would be your dodge. But now your dodge has no intangibility, so that doesn't help you. So now, depending on your fastest aerial or your fastest normal, you may be in a situation where it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're fucked. So I think, and especially, and I know this is gonna happen around maybe for like a month, especially for people who played Multiversus beta and are still probably gonna have those beta instincts to where like you get knocked away and you instantly use your fucking air dash. You instantly use your air dash like after getting knocked away or whatever. Like I feel like a lot of that is gonna happen. So a lot of people gonna get fucked over if they don't really use their shit how they should use it when the new modes first come out. But again, we got to see how all of this feels. So I can't say if this is really the good approach or not, because again, I don't fucking know.
Your opponent has frame advantage on you.
It's an interesting idea. It's an interesting idea.
And they can just continue to maul you.
Jesus Christ, LeBron looks crazy.
Right? I love that they've introduced a lot
needing
of great
full meter back is kind of crazy, but I mean, that's how Street Fighter 6 is. Yeah. Literally similar to Street Fighter 6. You lose your drive gauge. You don't got no meter. You got to wait till that shit come back. You got to just suffer from chip damage or a lot of fucking pressure on you, drive impact against the wall, whatever the case may be.
Almost as well.
So yeah, and then again, this is a platform fighter. Hey man, hold on, because I'm recording a video. You got to step away, all right? But what's interesting is that because this is a platform fighter, so we got to see how this goes.
Where this game allows you to be fast at certain point in times, it also requires through certain ways that it wants you to slow down and be better. Last but not least, too, in the gameplay side, they do have a thing now for stop camping where it will drain your dodge meter. So if you are like just away somewhere and you're not actually attacking anyone, you will lose your dodge meter and go into a burnout state. And like if you guys haven't understood from now, like that sucks. Being in a burnout sucks 100% in this game. So it's cool though, because you're gonna have these really cool interactions with people where they need to figure out.
So hold on. So if you're even if you're like running away, so if you're just like running away, does that also count as camping to where you lose your meter? Because if so, damn, the niggas that like to run away as much or troll, yo, y'all gonna hold yourselves over. Y'all gonna hold yourselves over. That's interesting. This GG, yeah, kind of like how and GG is like when you lose your attention gauge, you know, kind of like that. It's kind of like that. That's interesting.
If they have, maybe they have like 2 bars.
I gotta, but again, I gotta see how that is. Hands on.
How they want to apply their defense. If they want to use a meterless combo, do they want to burn their burn their meter here? Are they going to be in a position where they're getting enough hits where they're kind of going to build some of that meter back?
Wait, hold up, y'all. Hold up. I'm back. Let me go back a little bit.
How they want to apply their defense. If they want to use a meterless combo, do they want to burn their burn their meter here? Are they going to be in a position where they're getting enough hits where they're kind of going to build some of that meter back, right? Do I want to go into burnout here? And then also because I'm in burnout, I still have access to some new combos that I wouldn't have if I was only doing meterless combos, but they're not going to be as optimal and I'm not going to have as much frame advantage as I would if I was burning meter, right?
So
all those things are going to tie into.
So basically, this game, what it sounds like, this game is going to really be like matches wise with gameplay wise, it's going to be strongly based off of how you use your meter, how you manage your meter. Literally. So you can still, for what we've seen, you can still do some combos to like some dodge cancel combos and shit like that. For what I'm seeing, you can still do that, but it uses up your meter. And if you use up your meter too much, kind of like how Street Fighter 6 is, if you use up your drive meter too much, you're going to enter a state of burnout. So it just all depends.
Together, premium decision making in these
now,
nuanced situations.
Also, another thing to consider is that this is a platform fighter. Platform fighters in general, you have a lot of space to freely like move around. So I just wonder how what a platform fighter having meter is gonna go. Because I don't know. That's a new kind of concept right there.
So character impressions. Characters do retain their charm and their unique playstyle, so which is really good. Let's talk about the
Superman still got his fucking.
We have Jason, Joker, and Banana Guard, and they feel like they bring a fresh dynamic to the roster. Jason is a boss. He's got his horror sounds and he's got his crazy command grabs. Joker.
No way, that's a true combo.
Crazy command grabs.
I couldn't tell if he was still
got a ton of his different gadgets as
I couldn't tell.
Everyone's seen in his gameplay.
But it probably depends on the percentage though. So
Banana Guard, Banana Guard is actually kind of strong.
Did you keep all your stats from last time? Wait, what do you mean? Multiversus stats? I think. Well, I'm looking through all the gameplay footage today, but I think I seen a tweet saying when you come back into Multiversus, like all your level, like your account level, your character level stats, I'm pretty sure that stuff could go back to level 1. That goes for everybody.
Wrong. Like the characters like it's a joke character, but not really, because he doesn't have insane special moves, but he can charge himself up to be stronger. He has range for days. His moves are pretty quick, and his dash attack is wild because he like falls on his face, but he like it does a ground bounce, so he can like chain, he can loop instant dash attacks together into another confirm.
Oh, Banana
right?
Guard is
and
going.
He has some hitboxes that are
whole new game crazy,
super disjointed and fast.
Which honestly,
like
I'm not mad at.
His side air is really, really good. He's like a legitimate character. I actually really like playing him as well. So with season 1 starting off so strong, also looks like we're gonna get another fan favorite in Agent Smith. The content pipeline seems pretty robust, and it looks like we saw all the teased characters happening. These are like soft confirmations, which means like these characters are going to be real deal, right? We're gonna get some fun characters. But anyways, let me know your thoughts. Are you guys super excited for Jason, Joker, and Agent Smith? Is there any other character that you guys really want to see? Especially since they say this season 1 is about the villains. Is there any villains you guys want to see? Like, go ahead and leave a comment for the algorithm, and then also just to let me know, man. I would love to see that. Might do a content piece kind of going through your guys' general wants and your wishes. Your character wishes would be dope, so that may be a piece. Don't forget to subscribe for more character impressions and a combo primer that will be coming up fairly soon. And last but not least, thank you so much for watching. Class dismissed. I'll see you guys next time.
Okay, so that's interesting. Wow, a lot of new things was just said. A lot of shits was just said that really shows that this version of Multiversus, the non-beta, the complete version of Multiversus is completely different than the beta version. A whole bunch of show. So this is definitely gonna be a different game as far as gameplay wise, feeling wise. It's a whole new game. So I really wonder how this is gonna go. There are a lot of things that I'm kind of glad to hear and see, and then there's a lot of things that I'm curious to how it's gonna go as far as when the game comes back, like meter management. Like I wonder how that's gonna go, like because once the game is back, I'm pretty sure, like, and I know this is gonna happen for a fact, like maybe for a week, maybe for the first week, after the first week it's gonna calm down a bit, but within the first week of Multiversus, there's gonna be hella people. When they get knocked off stage, they gonna instantly use their dodge meter. Like they gonna instantly dodge, like dodge back in. They're gonna DI back in to the stage, fucking up their meter or possibly going into burnout. And because of that, when the person that fighting notices that, oh, you're done. You're done. You're literally out of here. You're done. Shit. And I think what's so scary is that certain characters, like Velma, Bugs Bunny, Tom and Jerry, bro, it's gonna be crazy.